Hey, what's up guys, Mendel here. So today I'm gonna talk about SONARWORKS, or how should I call this video? Why SONARWORKS is the most awesome thing in the whole universe, but Game of Thrones 8th last season still sucks, but I really like Game of Thrones, and SONARWORKS is the thing that keeps me going, and it's the most awesome thing that has ever happened to me in my whole life. Under 2 minutes. Okay, so this is basically the thing, and the software, which I'll show in a bit, but this is basically the thing that made me mix better, to be honest. So what it does, and there are a ton of videos on this, but basically this is like a flat curved microphone. You use it to measure out your room with some cool, like very cool software, and make some very cool spacey noises, putting a speaker stand at different points in your room. You can all look this up. I just wanted to let you guys know I could not mix anymore without this. Actually, it looks like a lightsaber, doesn't it? So as you can see, this is basically the EQ curve of my room. So you can see all the, how should I say it, like all the flaws in my room, like where it's a bit too high and a bit like, I know, some dips and stuff. And one thing I noticed, so recently I got these Adam A7X speakers, but I think I still have the curve of my older speakers. So here we go. So to show you that it isn't just some sales pitch or something, it actually does like measure out your room by speak. So this was like when I still had the Yamahas, and this is the curve of my current speakers, which I love way more, but I'll talk about the Adam speakers in a separate video. So what's also cool about this is that they do also headphone profiles. So they have like a bunch of headphones in here. And you can load up the headphones you have and then put like your headphone into the interface and have like a flat response, I guess. Also very smart, they also made an app for that. So you can listen to music that has a flat EQ curve. Alright, so here's how it works in my DAW in Cubase. So it's right over here. And basically, you put this on the end of the chain of your master plugin, so it can correct like the EQ curve at the very end. So technically it wouldn't make sense to A/B it for you guys, because this is how my room sounds and it's correcting my room. So maybe it would like sound horrible in your room, but just to show you that it does work and check some cool features about it, here's a little demo. So I'll turn it off first, so that's basically normal, and then I'll turn my correction on so it sounds better in my room again. Here we go. So again, it sounds way better over here with the Q curve on. Maybe it sounds horrible over there because every room is different. So they have some simple cool functions like the mono feature I use a lot because I like to mix in mono, and instead of putting like a separate plugin with the mono feature on there, I already have this here. And they have these like bass boosts and tilts, which I don't really use, but maybe it could be really handy in your room. Who knows? So that's basically it. It's pretty short and brief, but I want to point out the fact again that this is really the thing that made my mixes sound better, because since like I kind of agree with people who say like you should not be mixing in the perfect room because music will not be listened in the perfect room, but since my room, like I'm not in a perfect room, I'm here in my attic, which isn't perfect at all. I did my best with the room treatment, but it does correct like some flaws that I was Like for an example, even if a room isn't perfect, but with this room that wasn't perfect, you can see that, I'll do this again. There we go. You can see that there's like a dip around like 100 Hertz. And I noticed that because I was always way boosting that frequency with bass in my mixes. And then I would always have trouble with finding a good balance with the kick and the bass. And basically, no pun intended, that whole problem has been solved by using SONARWORKS. So, yes, honest to God, I don't believe. But anyway, honestly, I cannot live without SONARWORKS anymore. Never. So, yeah, there you go. That's about it. Well under 2 minutes, right? Okay. Like and subscribe this video. You know what to do, the whole thing. Just support me, and thanks for watching again. Cheers.